ilẹ̀ wa Yorùbá nation ó dára ó lẹ́wà ilẹ̀ òmìnira kò síbikíbi tí a lè wà lórílẹ̀ ayé tí a lè gbàgbé Yorùbá nation jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa mú wa dé ibẹ̀ tọmọtọmọ tọkọtọkọ tayátayá wa kí gbogbo ayé lè mọ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ tiwa ni àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ láti gba ara wa nínú ìnira kò sọ́gbọ̀n kọ́gbọ̀n tí Nàìjíríà fi lè tàn wá jẹ àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation ilẹ̀ wa Yorùbá nation ó dára ó lẹ́wà ilẹ̀ òmìnira kò síbikíbi tí a lè wà lórílẹ̀ ayé tí a lè gbàgbé Yorùbá nation jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa mú wa dé ibẹ̀ tọmọtọmọ tọkọtọkọ tayátayá wa kí gbogbo ayé lè mọ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ tiwa ni àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa ràn wá ní ọwọ́ láti gba ara wa nínú ìnira kò sọ́gbọ̀n kọ́gbọ̀n tí Nàìjíríà fi lè tàn wá jẹ àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ilẹ̀ òmìnira èmi kò jẹ́ gbàgbé rẹ̀ èmi yóò máa sọ nípa ògo rẹ̀ mo fojú sọ́nà sí ilẹ̀ mi. Oh my land, Yorùbá nation, I will always cherish you. I will always fight for your glory. I look forward to you, my land, Yorùbá nation now. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ilẹ̀ òmìnira èmi kò jẹ́ ìgbàgbé rẹ̀ èmi yóò máa sọ nípa ògo rẹ̀ mo fojú sọ́nà sí ilẹ̀ mi. Oh my land, Yorùbá nation, I will always cherish you. I will always fight for your glory. I look forward to you, my land.
ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ jùmọ̀ kọ orin ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àwa ni ògo adúláwọ̀.
Fire.
ilẹ̀ wa Yorùbá nation ó dára ó lẹ́wà ilẹ̀ òmìnira kò síbikíbi tí a lè wà lórílẹ̀ ayé tí a lè gbàgbé Yorùbá nation jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa mú wa dé ibẹ̀ tọmọtọmọ tọkọtọkọ tayátayá wa kí gbogbo ayé lè mọ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ tiwa ni àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ láti gba ara wa nínú ìnira kò sọ́gbọ̀n ọgbọ̀n tí Nàìjíríà fi lè tàn wá jẹ.
gbogbo ẹ̀yin kò tún wà káàkiri orígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáláyé níbi ohun tí ẹ ti ń gbọ́ mi lálẹ́ ẹ má bínú pé orí bó ṣe rí yẹn nítorí pé kóbádá náà ni à ń wá káàkiri là ń lé káàkiri Ọlọ́run Elédùà ọba ọlọ́jọ́ ní yóò sì jẹ́ kí gbogbo kó wa kó máa dáa gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá náwó sí ní dáadáa Ọlọ́run yóò máa jẹ́ kí ó máa tẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́ mo kí n pé ẹ kú ọjọ́ méjì mẹ́ta ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí Ọlọ́run àánú yóò gbàdúrà yín kò ní dójú àdúrà tì yín gbogbo nǹkan rere tẹ́ ń lé tẹ́ ń wá lọ́wọ́ Elédùà gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ni Elédùà yóò ṣe fún gbogbo wa ojú òní tì yín ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ní ìráyè ṣe àkíní yẹn ẹni tó bá rí àyè ẹni tọ́lọ́run bá yọ̀ǹda fún ẹ bá mi pín kó kárí ilé kó kárí oko nítorí pé ohun tí mo máa sọ rárẹ̀ ìránpẹ́ náà ni kò ní pín púpọ̀ lágbára Elédùà nítorí pé àròjọ́ mùsùlùkùn ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kò dẹ̀ kún agbọ̀n bákan náà nítorí pé gbogbo ohun tó bá yẹ ká ṣe náà la gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe gbogbo ohun tó bá yẹ ká sọ la gbọ́dọ̀ sọ ohun tí ò bá yẹ ká sọ ó yẹ ká máa fi wọ́n sí abẹ́ ahọ́n ká máa fi ṣeré lábẹ́ ahọ́n ni mo kí ọkùnrin mo kí obìnrin mo kí onílé mo kí àgbàlagbà mo kí ọkùnrin mo kí obìnrin mo kí onílé mo kí àgbàlagbà mo kí ọ̀dọ́ ìlú ó dẹ̀ kí gbé ẹ̀yin gbogbo bàbá ìyá wa náà tí ẹ̀ máa wá ṣe kìnìún pé kìnìún kó lè lójú láṣẹ ti Elédùà Ọlọ́run àánú akùkù jẹ́ ló kó lójú nítorí pé ire là ń wá ire ni ojú owó máa ń rí ire ni ojú gbogbo wa máa rí ní àṣẹ ti Elédùmarè. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí màá sọ lálẹ́ yìí it is completely my own opinion 100% my own very opinion and I want you to take it like that this is Mr. Heritage opinion so it doesn't matter what it is it's his opinion and it's his opinion ó dẹ̀ wà very important pé kí ó yé wa yékéyéké pé opinion Mr. Heritage lélẹ́yìí o so it doesn't matter what it says nǹkan tó matter ni pé nǹkan tí a bá fẹ́ rí mú nínú nǹkan tí ó sọ ní kí a rí mú. láì fi ọ̀pá pọ̀lọpọ̀lọ péjọ ẹ jẹ́ kí a lọ sórí ẹ̀ mo bẹ̀ yín. ìbéèrè ni Lagos a no man's land bóyá kí n fi àmì sí lẹ́yìn nítorí pé ó ní ìdí tí mo ṣe pè bẹ́ẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ máa ṣàlàyé ẹ̀ fún gbogbo wa kí ó bá lè yé wa nítorí pé àsọsílẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ló ń jẹ́ ọmọ mi gbẹ́ náà fún àwọn tí ó bá lóye gẹ́gẹ́ bí bàbá ìjìnlẹ̀ ṣe máa ń sọ wọn láwọn tó bá máa yé ó máa yé àwọn tí ò ní yé náà kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ lè ṣe kẹ́ ẹ là kẹ́ ẹ kó sí wọn lórí tí ò bá ní yé wọn kò ní yé wọn náà ni kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹnìkankan lè ṣe sí bákan náà ni ẹ ṣe tẹ́ ẹ béèrè máa fi àmì ìbéèrè gbàǹgbà sí lẹ́yìn nígbà tí fi àmì ìbéèrè sí lẹ́yìn ó dà pé a túbọ̀ yé wa ṣó ti dá báwọn ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ẹ ṣe ẹ kú àkíyèsí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo bẹ̀ yín I don't like this caption okay mo ti change yẹ o mo ti change caption yẹn mo ti fi àmì ìbéèrè sí lẹ́yìn nítorí pé àmì ìbéèrè yẹn ni ó ṣọ̀wọ́n lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ tẹ́tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ dẹ̀ ṣe tẹ́ tètè ya tamilólogó pé àmì ìbéèrè gbọ́dọ̀ wà ńbẹ̀ mo sì ti fi àmì ìbéèrè yẹn sí pàápàá jùlọ tí a bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ náà lọ ó máa yé gbogbo wa nítorí pé a mọ nǹkan tí mo mean by Lagos a no man's land àti Àjàlá tá nà yín Àjàlá tá nà ọ́ fallout from the EndSARS protest a big warning to all our politicians so that pé kí n ṣe gbogbo ìgbà náà ni ẹ máa jẹ lọ ayé ti yí padà nísìnyí ó dẹ̀ ti yàtọ̀ sí ohun tí ẹ lérò tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ayé ti yí padà ó ti yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tí ẹ lérò tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ as long as orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá is part of Nigeria, not only Lagos is no man's land, but all Yoruba land is no man's. Tó tọrọ lẹ́sọ̀, tó tọrọ. As long as tí a bá ṣì wà ní orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá, orílẹ̀-èdè Nigeria, wọ́n lè máa pe Lagos ní no man's land. Nítorí pé ó yẹ kó yé yín náà. Lálàkọ́kọ́, mo fẹ́ béèrè ìbéèrè kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ọba Elédùà, ẹ bá mi fi òtítọ́ inú dáhùn ìbéèrè tí màá béèrè yìí. Ìbéèrè tí mo máa béèrè yìí, ẹ bá mi fi òtítọ́ àti òye inú ní kẹ́ bá mi fi dáhùn ẹ̀. Ẹ má fi ọ̀rọ̀ sórí abẹ́ sọ rárá lórí ẹ̀. Nítorí pé tí n bá béèrè pé Àjàlá ta náà, ta ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi ọmọ Yíbò jẹ kọmíṣánná lẹ́kọ̀ọ́? Ta ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi ọmọ Yíbò jẹ kọmíṣánná ní ìlú Èkó? Ìbéèrè ni mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi tẹ́ wà lójókòó, ẹ bá mi dáhùn ẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, mo fi ọ̀nà Ọlọ́run bẹ̀ yín, ẹ bá mi fi béèrè sí i. Ìdí tí bàbá Tinubu ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi ọmọ Yíbò jẹ kọmíṣánná ní ìlú Èkó, ó yé wọn, Ọlọ́run mi dẹ̀ mọ̀. Ó yé bàbá Tinubu nítorí pé it's a way to téèyàn kan bá ń jalè tó ń jalè dáadáa, tó bá fẹ́ bu àṣírí ẹ̀, á tún lọ mú àwọn olè kéékèèké mi wá. Àwọn olè kéékèèké mi tí wọ́n mú wá yẹn, ó lè jẹ́ kí nǹkan dọ̀wọ́rú díẹ̀. Nítorí pé tí bàbá Tinubu ìgbà tí wọ́n lọ mú àwọn ẹlòmíì wá, ọmọ Yíbò jẹ kọmíṣánná nílùú Èkó, he was thinking pé bí ìlú èbó ṣe rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Áfíríkà ṣe rí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn Áfíríkà wọn gbàgbọ́, ìwà tẹ̀mbẹ̀rẹ̀kún ó sì kún ọwọ́ wa lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀nà. I would like to say one thing today, right? I'm beginning to wonder if what the Afeniferes were telling me originally was actually true. Maybe it's actually a true statement. It's like one of the things wọ́n sọ fún mi nígbà tí èmi join Yorùbá Nation, wọ́n ti ń ṣe lọ to join. Was Yorùbá Nation a scam initially? Was it a scam? Initially. Ìbéèrè ni o. Ó dẹ̀ nídìí tí mo ṣe béèrè. Nítorí pé ó jọ gàté, kò jọ gàté, ó fi ẹsẹ̀ méjèèjì, ó fi ṣe gàtégàté. Ọba ọ̀dẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ pé ẹ ṣe wá kí wọ́n yẹn pé. Bó rí bẹ́ẹ̀, bí ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀, ó kù sọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run Elédùà. Tó bá jẹ́ pé òtítọ́ ni wọ́n ṣe nídìí ẹ̀, k'Ọlọ́run Elédùà ó sọ fún gbogbo àwọn tó kó wa sínú wàhálà yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ wọn. Kó dẹ̀ sọ fún èmi náà gangan fúnra mi gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi. Mo ti gbọ́ awuyewuye láti bí ọdún méjì sẹ́yìn, ọdún méjì àbọ̀ sẹ́yìn, pé ẹ̀tànjẹ ló wà nídìí Yorùbá Nation tí à ń tẹ̀lé yìí. Pàápàá jùlọ ọ̀nà tí a fi ń tẹ̀lé. Tí bá ṣàkíyèsí láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọdún yìí mi ò ṣe program púpọ̀. Nítorí pé I was asking what is going on? What is going on? Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Báwo la ṣe já sí bí báyìí? Bó la já sí yìí? Àwọn tá à ń tẹ̀lé yìí, àwọn bàbá wa tá à ń tẹ̀lé, àwọn olórí wa tá à ń tẹ̀lé yìí. Is it right? Nítorí pé gbogbo ara pátá ni mo fi ṣe Yorùbá nation, gbogbo ẹ̀mí mi ni mo fi ṣe, gbogbo nǹkan tí Elédùà fún mi ni mo fi ṣe, gbogbo ọ̀nà tí mo mọ̀ ni mo gbà lórí ẹ̀, gbogbo ìrìn àjò tí mi ò rìn rí láyé mi ni mo rìn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation yìí, pé kí ọmọ Yorùbá kó ba lè bọ́ kúrò nínú gbogbo wàhálà tó wà níwájú wa yìí. Ṣùgbọ́n ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó ṣe mí láàánú lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ pé bá ṣe ń gbé sókè làwọn kan ń gbé wálẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́. Gbígbé wálẹ̀ tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń gbé wálẹ̀ náà ni pé ṣé tó bá jẹ́ ibì kan náà là ń lọ, do we have to kill one another to get there? Tó bá jẹ́ ibì kan náà, tó bá jẹ́ Yorùbá nation la fẹ́ lóòótọ́, àtọ̀tún àtòsì, is this how to fight for what we really, really want? Because if this is how to fight wáyé pé lótìtọ́ lódodo ní àwa Yorùbá nation, lótìtọ́ tí kìí ṣe pé there is a hidden agenda. Maybe we will always look for the progress of Yorùbá nation instead of looking for the downfall of Yorùbá nation. Because àti nǹkan tó máa mú ìlọsíwájú bá Yorùbá nation, àti nǹkan tó máa dá ọwọ́ Yorùbá nation délẹ̀, ó ní gbogbo àwọn olórí wa ń ṣe, àti gbogbo àwọn aṣíwájú wa. Nǹkan tó lè dá ojú ẹ̀ dé, tó lè dá ọrọ̀ ajé Yorùbá nation, tó lè dá orí ẹ̀ kodò, ó ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbé dání. I don't do Nigeria. I don't want to have anything to do with Nigeria. I only joined this because they said to me it's all about Yoruba nation. That is why I joined. And when even people came to me later on and said to me, this is a scam. In the year 2020, I didn't believe them. When they told me everything that was coming out now, I swept it to one side. I said, that's the personal issue. It's got nothing to do with Yoruba nation. Let me tell you, àti owó mi, àti owó olówó, àti owó family mi, gbogbo ẹ̀ pátá ni mo sórí Yoruba nation yìí kó ba lè lójútùú. Because orin tí mo rò pa nǹkan gbà yẹn ni pé ó yá ká relé ilé là ń lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n mi mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí àwọn míì gbé dání kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ Yoruba nation rárá. In negotiation, this is very hot. It's not very hot, it's too hot. When the world was black, you make money on Yoruba nation though. How did you know I make money on Yoruba nation? How did I make money on Yoruba nation? Maybe you can phone me and let me and you have an adult conversation. I will mute my microphone and then I can explain myself to you. You can explain why you think or if you want the whole world to hear. Everybody can hear what we're saying, me and you. I will have a proper gentleman conversation with you. If you have my number, you can phone me now. And then maybe we can talk. And if I'm wrong, make me realize I'm wrong. If I'm right, make me realize I'm right. I will make you realize I'm right. And we can have a better understanding of some of the things that maybe you don't know personally, and maybe I can use it to educate so many other people. And it's a shame if you cannot come to me before now and accuse me privately so that you can learn. Because I said to a lot of people, if you think I'm doing something wrong, you must come and make noise about it behind me, to me privately. Correct me with love. I like that you speak your mind when the world was black. It's a good thing that you're speaking your mind. It's a good thing. Because it's a shame that we say things sometimes without confronting the person. And if you say this is a confrontation, I will say this is not a confrontation. This is a one-way traffic. Because if it's a confrontation, and you're a real person, because you might not be a real person, you might be one of my haters. And if you're not one of my haters, it would be a good thing to actually call me. Now, let's talk about it now. If you want to be in camera, I will mute my microphone. And if you don't want it to be in camera, I will unmute my microphone so that everybody can hear what me and you are saying. You don't have to tell me your name, because your name does not matter. It's getting the argument right that matters. And if you cannot stand up to be a Yoruba or Moluabi person, then you won't call me. And if you are a Yoruba person or Moluabi person, then you don't have to hide behind a keyboard and type things. People that knows me very well knows me very well. Maybe you don't know me. Maybe I need to educate you on who I am. Maybe that might help us moving forward. So I don't want you to go cold, Mr. or Mrs. when the world was black. I don't want you to go cold. It would be a good thing if you talk to me. After all, I'm Yoruba, you're Yoruba. And we understand our language. And we can have a proper conversation. I'm displaying my number for you to call me, please. Maybe we can have a proper conversation. But by the way, let's move on. People that knows. People that doesn't know, they don't know. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. So, when all this happens, and they told me all this, I didn't believe them. I was thinking they want to smear all these people. But if I look back in time, I can see that there's so many things that is wrong with this agitation that we have a very good chance to put right now. Because we can put them right. It's not too late to put them right. I do a lot of consultation to make sure we don't miss the road. I advise on what we need to do to make sure that we don't miss the chance. But a tree cannot make a forest. A tree cannot make a forest. A tree cannot make a forest. And it would have been one of the best things in the whole world if we can get things back on track properly without any problem, without any issue, and work together for the benefit, for the sake of the people back home that were going through the difficulties. I don't live in Nigeria, so I'm not one of the people that are going through headache of Nigeria. But still, it is my family, my tribe that are there. And I wish we could do so much to make sure that their life get better. If we all work together for the betterment of Yoruba people, for real, all this argument that is between us will not be there. Because we're not looking for a mini, or awani, which causes this problem now. That's why I said Àjàlá annoying and ask the question, Lagos a no man's land? And also, fallout from EndSARS protest. If you don't know that all the things that is happening in Lagos now, then if everybody has played a very good role, especially the Lagos State Governor, Sanwo-Olu, if he has played a very good role at that time, it won't be a problem now. It won't be running escascator now. Running around to make sure things work. But the only reason they're running around now to make sure that things work for them is because they didn't do well during the EndSARS protest, which is a very big shame. It was a very big shame. Because when I look at the whole scenario, when I look at the whole thing, when I look at what happens, if you have played your card very well, if you have done what you're supposed to do to the masses, it will be very easy for you to get in again. And it won't be no problem. Nobody will say otherwise. The Igbos are paying Tinubu back. With the very side of the coin, they has paid every one of us back. And this is a very big warning to all our politicians that while you're there, do it right. Play your card right while you are there. These people need you. They voted you in. And along the line, when you need them, they vote you in. When they need you, what did you do for them? You hang them dry. You throw the masses under the bus. And now you need them again now. If you have done it right, if you have done it well, it's not a problem. They will stand up for you. They will make sure they become me, Baba. I hope if you manage to get back in, it will be a good thing. Or then don't get in, which will be a good thing. I hope whoever gets there, we know now that they need to play their card very well. Because after 4 years, you will need the masses again. You will know that. But if they don't correct things now, the Agberos, the Omonile, the people who you drag on the floor, they'll drag you on the floor. They will certainly drag you on the floor. Yoruba nation agitators, a gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ pé ojú ogun láyé jẹ́ fẹ́ni tó wáyé láti wá ṣe rere. I'm talking about àwọn tó ń ṣe dáadáa. The very few that are doing it diligently, not because of anything. And for the sake of my brother that said I make money, let me tell you one thing. I didn't collect no dime from YouTube or Facebook, and I have crowd. I have people viewing my show. That's why my show is not to do or die. I don't have to come out. People will ask me, when do you normally do your show? I say, I just pop up anytime. I don't have any time. If you don't have a specific time, there will be problem. And I said, what kind of problem? People will not be watching your show. I said, they watch it later on. It doesn't matter. The few that watch it, I'm okay with it. Because I'm not doing it for any reward. If I'm doing it to get reward by YouTube or Facebook, yes, I will have a specific time because it's like going to work. But mine is not like that though. It's not a do or die thing because I have other jobs I'm doing. I'm not saying people that collect money from YouTube or Facebook, I'm not saying what they're doing is wrong. Don't get me wrong. They're providing a service. That's where they can get money. But God has made life a little bit comfortable for me. I don't need to get money from that side. And I don't know the money that I make from Yoruba agitation. Instead of spend my own money, a lot of my money on Yoruba agitation, for your information. And I will still continue to do so because it's the best thing that could ever happen to me. Make sure that my own people are free. And not just free, but we're free forever. I'm talking about proper freedom. Anybody can say anything. Any tribe can say anything. They can clamor for anything. They can run for anything. They can decide to do whatever they like. It's them out. Into ba when anybody lole fenu eso loro mo. But tawa gangan ba ṣe dáadáa fún ara wa, it won't be a problem. it won't be a problem. But what a lot of people don't realize is this. The people that takes you up, if you don't treat them nice, you will meet them on your way down. You meet them on your way down. And this is a very good eyes opener for us. For every one of us, including myself. Including myself. Because as you lay your bed, as you sleep on it, the only thing I will beg my fellow agitators who are doing it diligently, and my fellow people who are clamoring for Yoruba nation, mo fẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ojú ogun láyé jẹ́ fẹ́ni tó wáyé láti wá ṣe rere. Ojú ogun ni o. The more you try to do good things for your family, for your tribe, the more the evil one will try to drag you down. They will try their best to drag you down. You are the one that will say, I don't want to be dragged down. I want to excel. I want to get there. I want to achieve. And you will keep pressing on. Failure is part of success. Failure is part of success. But success might not be part of failure. Because if you fail and you give up, then that's down to you. Then that is your problem. And that is your wahala. And that is your own issue. You know why? Because you gave up. If you gave up, you gave up. You cannot see success. But if you keep pressing on, and you keep pressing on, and you keep pressing on, and not just hope. Because hope is something that you get that you don't work for. During the process of pressing on, you're working hard. So you will find out that things will be better for you. You will find out that it won't take long before you get there. One of the things I always pray for in life is that that's a song, Uncle. That's a song. You can get it if you really, really want it. And by not giving up, by not beating around the bush, we want the same thing, all of us. If we truly want the same thing, you will not be trying to drag the other person who wants the same thing as you. You won't be trying to drag them down. I have never seen a relay team trying to mess up one of the relay members so that they can say it is the one that runs faster. I've never seen that. Well, it is my own people. Let us start a process by anything that's not necessary, we don't care about it. I keep saying one thing to you long time, not just now, that anything that won't take us forward I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to appreciate it. Anything that will not take us forward. It's not my cup of tea. Whatever it is, I don't care. What I care about is how I can get there. How I can get it because I really, really, really want it. I really, really want it. Without the thing that surprises me most is we will pretend as if we are holy when it comes to Isheshe. People will pretend as if Isheshe is fetish. People will do things in a way and they will make you believe that Isheshe is evil. But they will go behind and do Isheshe. That is hypocrites of the highest order. If you want to tag Isheshe as a bad thing, tag it and don't engage in it at all. Don't do it. Don't engage. Don't be part of it. Don't be part of it at all. But if you're part of it, in the background, and in the open, and say Isheshe, Elédùmarè á bí gbogbo wa. Ọba tó láyé á bí wa. Ọlọ́run gbogbo èdè ènìyàn á bí wa. Nítorí pé we're fooling people. I love one Alpha sometimes ago that did a program. Ó ní ẹ̀yin aṣíwájú ẹ̀sìn tẹ̀ní Ìṣẹ̀ṣe ò dáa. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin aṣíwájú ẹ̀sìn tẹ̀ní Ìṣẹ̀ṣe ò dáa. Fáwọn tẹ̀yìn síwájú ẹ̀ tẹ̀yìn dẹ̀ ń yọ kúbẹ́kúbẹ́ lọ lẹ́yìn láti lọ máa ṣe Ọlọ́run á bí yín. And that is fact. Real fact. Very, very good fact. But unfortunately, a lot of people we think this is the best way. Ìfẹ́ kí ọmọ làkejì mi mọ nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe. Ẹni tó ọmọ làkejì ẹ jẹ́ ń ṣojú ayé. If Baba Tinubu does not bring the issue of liberalism to Lagos politics, láyé ìgbà tá a wà ní kékeré, wọ́n máa ní ọmọ wa ni ẹjọ́ ṣe ni. When you get somewhere, the first thing to be I still do it on my show. What's his surname? I rántí ìgbà kan nígbà táwọn bàbá wa kan béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi pé mo ní ọmọ bàbá ni wọ́n ní ta ni bàbá ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀. Mo ní lágbájá báyìí bàbá mi. Mo ní ó ní ìwọ ni àbúrò Bùnmi. Mo lánàá ní gbàgà pé ẹ túmọ̀ mi délé tó yẹn pé mi làbúrò Bùnmi. Wọ́n ní yes, ìwọ ni last born ni ìwọ ni kọ́lọ́kùnrin tí màmá ẹ bí náà. Wọn kàn káwọ́ sókè ni pé nǹkan tí Yorùbá ń sọ nìyẹn. But when you eradicate all those issues, when you eradicate all those things, it became a problem. It's going to become a problem. And it has. That is why now somebody that's governor of Lagos State for 2 terms, and wọ́n bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé okay, ọmọ bo ni ẹ́, ọmọ báyìí. And you cannot comprehend and sync things together. It's a big problem. Now we're crying wolf. We're seriously crying wolf. Nǹkan tí n bá lè ṣe máa sọ fún mi pé mi ò lè ṣe. And you know me for that. I told you I cannot be a leader because I don't have the stomach. I don't have the infrastructure for it. I can't. I'm good at connecting my cables and talking like this. That's what I'm good at. Anything past that, I am not. Because we need to do it. We need to do it. A leader supposed to have some kind of antecedent that you can write home about. When she programmed Connie last year, how leaders emerge in Yoruba land. These days, we're doing leaders, we're making people our leader by mere talking. Yes, oral is part of it. How intelligent you can compose your speech. That can qualify you as a leader. That qualify you to be a leader. That discredits me as a leader. Torí ẹni àwọn Yorùbá sọ pé tá bá ní ó tó onílù àṣìṣinmi àìtó onílù akàbùkù. Kí n bá máa mú àbùkù tèmi kí n bá máa fi bà Yorùbá nation. That's why I say I don't want to be a leader. I don't want to be a leader. And that's clear. But when you put yourself forward as a leader, when they gave you a leadership role and you decide to take it, then Mama Elepo, that is true. Because as oníṣẹ̀ṣe, I had that. Tí obìnrin bá dìde lórí iṣẹ́ kan, ọkùnrin mi ò ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti jókòó sí yàtọ̀ sọ́kọ ẹ̀. Which is not part of our life in Christendom. It's not part of what we do in Christendom. Ó ti wá dójú ẹ nísìn. My brother said the issue of Lagos is not about EndSARS alone. Yes, it's not about EndSARS alone, but EndSARS play a major role because our boys tó wà lÉkòó tí wọ́n witness EndSARS yẹn, do you think they will ever campaign, vote, or wish Sanwo-Olu well? Who is Mr. Macaroni? Who is he following? Is he not a Labour Party person? His name is Debo. I believe he's a full-bred Yoruba person. But he's looking for change at all costs. But thank God you guys have alternative. The people that voted or that's going to vote. You have Jandon or Jendon or whatever they call him. The PDP guy. If you don't want to lose it all, if you don't want to lose it completely, you have Jendon, who you can follow. Okay, just reason. Let me tell you something. In England here, everybody have their seat. I don't know why you want to go and sit on another person's seat if you're in a boardroom, because you will have your seat. And if it's in a restaurant, sir, if the woman has gone and you didn't see the woman that stand up for okay. And the woman, you didn't see the woman, then you're allowed to sit down at that chair. Otherwise, the chair is going to be empty until thy kingdom come. Are you telling me the result of last election in Lagos is not a big warning to our politicians? It is. That is why they run a scatter now, or scatter, as some officials in Nigeria will call it. A big warning to our politicians. They realize now that if they don't do it well next time, the rod is even going to fall heavier on them. This is a light rain. This is what? A light rain. Next time, a full-blown rain is coming on their head. If you're voted in, like it happens in the Western world. In the Western world, if they vote you into a place, into a position, and you don't do it well, trust me, the electorate are waiting for you on the other side of the election. Mommy, I'm one of the people that don't die Sheshemo Orko Jesu, and it's working well for me, and I'm proud of it. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not hiding it. Because I realize my heritage is my heritage. And let me tell you a little bit of a story. I didn't adopt Heritage Television as a name. Did you get it? I didn't adopt Heritage Television as a name. But Yoruba politicians will learn. They're learning fast. And they're learning very, very fast. And then next time when the full blown you will see there will be a big change. A very big, mighty change. Back to what I was saying. I didn't adopt Heritage Television as a name because I love the name Heritage Television. It was God-given. And I remember our first assignment was when Oni of Ife came to England. And he asked me, why did you name this Heritage Television? And I said to him, I said, well, God gave me the name. And he said, you have a very major part to play in Yoruba nation. And I don't know what Yoruba nation is, because I've never had it. And he just go like that, and we just move on. Not until we interview him and he made mention, did you remember what I said to you about Yoruba nation? It's coming to pass soon. Still, I didn't know. And until about a year later, that everything comes to limelight. No, not 2-3 months later, that everything comes to limelight. And then I said, Yoruba nation. This is what this man was saying. I connect the dots and the lines. But a lot of people does not realize that. And I'm sure so many people know that this agitation might be a scam. That is why we said, let's work together. And they said they don't want to work together. Today is not the first time they said they don't want to work together. We're lifting something from the ground floor to the ninth floor. And some people are lifting it. You say because you're not the one that started lifting it, you must not be lifted. And you want to destroy the people who are lifting it. You're sabotaging their efforts. People are lifting something up to on the edge of the building to the ninth floor. And what are you doing? You cry wolf. There's a loose lion, the next town that's coming this way so that people can run away. Ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́, ìdí kó bàjẹ́ lẹ́yìn wa ni àbí ìdí kó dáa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi ọ̀tẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ká yí pàlàpàlà àbámọ́. Nǹkan tó bá kàn wá ni kẹ́ gbé wá sí Yorùbá nation. Nǹkan tí ò bá kàn wá ẹ keep sápò ara yín. Don't worry about what anybody is doing. Nǹkan tí mo ṣe nínú ilé mi mo ti ń ṣe. Don't bring it to Yoruba nation. Nǹkan tí mo ṣe nínú business mi mo ti ń ṣe. Don't bring it to Yoruba nation. Nǹkan tí mi àti ìyàwó mi jọ ń fà. Don't bring it to Yoruba nation. Nǹkan tó ń ṣe tí ò dá nínú Yoruba nation, yes, that pertain to Yoruba nation. Yes, people have a right to know. But as a leader, let's get this right. As a leader, if you know you cannot face scrutiny, if you know you don't want to be scrutinized, then don't be a leader. Stay with me on the fence. That would be better. Because I'm on the fence. I don't want to be a leader. I am not a leader. Because I don't possess the quality of a good leader. So why will you want me to be a leader when I don't possess the quality of a good leader? So, if you know you don't possess the quality of a good leader, then please, even if they choose you to be a leader, if they beg you to be a leader, then say no. A leader must be able to be fair. When a leader is not fair, then there's a problem. A leader must uphold the purpose of that group. What that group believes in must be your core project. A leader in Yoruba land does not emerge as a result of mere talking. Your ability, what you've done in the past, antecedent. If you choose you as a leader, are you going to spoil our name? Are you going to scatter things? What you've done in the past, is it going to have effect on the well-running of these activities? Well, you know yourself better than anybody else. If you know this is not right for you, why bother to take something that will drain you later on? If Baba Tinubu did not put Igbos as commissioner and members of the Senate and House of Assembly, do you think we will be in this position in the first case? I don't care what you call it. I don't care what you want to call it. It does not work among black people. It will never work. It will never work where there is no rule of law, when there is no proper constitution. It's working for them in England, it's working for them in America because they have very good, solid constitution. Until we have a solid constitution, it won't work for us. And if it's not going to work for us, why engaging in it in the first case? Or maybe people don't understand what works for people and what doesn't work for people. Maybe my people don't understand it. I don't know. Maybe you don't know what working for you and not working for you, what it meant. Maybe that is the case. I want to have a belief that I want you to believe something. If you do it right now, we get it right for a long time. If you get it wrong now, we might be in trouble. But what I don't want us to go, the route I don't want us to go is to start stirring up hatred among ourselves. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It will never work that way. We need to strategize on a better way to do things other than making enmity for ourselves. And so many people are still the enemy of themselves. Are you a friend of Yoruba or you are an enemy of Yoruba people? Are you an enemy or you are a friend? Your action will determine whether you are a friend or your enemy. It's not what you say. It's not what you say. It's what you do. Are you an enemy of Yoruba nation as a Yoruba person, or you are a friend of Yoruba nation? What part are you playing to make sure that things work well for us? Are you one of those people that jump up to conclusion about what we're doing? I remember the gentleman I challenged to say, call me now. If the man is a real man, he shouldn't be afraid to call me. But I think he's a coward. Big coward. Someone that has a big mouth and he cannot roar like a lion. I think the man is a fool that wants to be seen among people that has wisdom. Or a woman. It doesn't matter. Because if you have good etiquette, you said something about me, and I offer you to say, let's talk about it. Common sense means I want to learn. I want to repent even if I'm wrong. I want to do what is right. I just want to be right. But if you're one of those people that just want to carry your mouth and say, Heritage make money from the agitation without any proof, and you're one of the very few that wants to say that, then I'm afraid you must be a fool. A fool like your father. No matter how many times you want to hide behind the keyboard, you're a fool like your father. Because I don't think your father can say, call on soin lesson, call on son lesson, I don't think your father can say that. Come back if you're still there. I know it's paining you, what I'm saying. But unfortunately, you can't say a word anymore because you've reversed back into your shell because you're a coward. You must be an enemy of Yoruba people. Because if you're not an enemy, you won't carry your mouth like a dog and say something and say it's okay, uncle or auntie. Because you hide under another name, even though you have a platform like me. But you hide under another name to come and write nonsense here. Oh, my. Ìpè tán ṣẹ́ fún ẹ, ó ti mú ẹ. Yóò bá yé ẹ, ó ti yé mi. Aláìda èrò boss. Sorry, I don't know why they don't send notification anymore. Maybe because I don't do program as often as I'm supposed to do. Maybe that is why the notifications are not coming. But the best thing is to keep checking. And I don't want to bore people by sending things to so many people that I'm on, I'm live. You got too much WhatsApp message already now for me to be sending more and more to it. That's why I didn't send individual notice to people. So I'm sorry. We're looking for the progress of this, and you're dragging it back. Does that make sense? And you said you're fighting for the same cause. I went somewhere today and I said, sometimes I feel that we've cheated people by selling t-shirts to people. when we know that this is for Tinubu or for whoever they're making it for. Initially, there was a rumor sometimes ago it was for Fayemi, that the people in the diaspora take it and run away with it. Then we get the rumor. Rumor is something that we don't know whether it's true or false. True. We cannot compare ourselves to UK because they were well ahead. They have a robust constitution. I think I need to leave this thing open, otherwise I won't finish it tonight. They have a very good, robust system that is working for them. Do we have that system? No, sir. No, man. Because some of the things that are coming out from Lagos currently, some people, if you say it here, if you do things like that here, you're going to go to jail. Either from a leader or from the follower. But unfortunately, we're not there yet. And the people that are supposed to put us there, they're not doing that. They're only looking after themselves to make sure that they can get away with murder. It's a shame when we don't realize pé ojú ogun ni ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation yìí. Like I said to a lot of people, ojú ogun láyé jẹ́ fẹ́ni tó wáyé láti wá ṣe rere, fẹ́ni tó ń wá nǹkan rere, tó ń wá nǹkan tó dáa, tó fẹ́ ìlọsíwájú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀, ìran ẹ̀. Ojú ogun ló jẹ́ fún. Nítorí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọgbà ni àwọn kan máa wà ní bùbá tó máa sá pamọ́ sáǹgù kan tí wọ́n ní jẹ́ kó ṣeé ṣe. All they want to do is to block it. If you're a member of Ilana and you're looking for downfall of Ilana, what kind of member are you? Because if Ilana have internal problem, and you want the Ilana to stand, and the only thing you do is to sabotage Ilana's thing. Let me tell you one thing, and I want to assure you guys today, I don't record conversation I have with you guys. You can phone me from now till any time. I don't record our conversations. I don't. Because I don't think it's a good idea. Especially when you're talking to me like a friend. And all I could do is to record our conversation and push it out. When there's a conversation being recorded between two people on the phone, right? The person whose voice is clearer, the person who has a clearer voice, is the one doing that recording. You cannot come here and lie to me that you didn't make the recording. It's a shame that a lot of people don't understand. I remember some times ago somebody said I was selling herbs. If I sell herbs, don't I produce the herbs? If I produce the herb, am I not allowed to sell it? Answer now. Am I not allowed to sell it? And did I put Yoruba Nation on the herbs? What surprises me more is that so many people are fools and they will be thinking they're wise. And they will just be acting like non-entity. Not knowing that we need to carry ourselves. Let's do good things for ourselves. Let's do things right for ourselves. Let's follow procedures. Let's follow the right lines. Let's follow the right guidelines. Let's do things in a way that will make things very, very easy for everybody to understand one another. Let's do things in a way that we will look for the progress of everybody. Just 1 second. I'm surprised that all the lessons we're supposed to learn, we have not learned it. All the lessons we're supposed to learn, we haven't learned it. We haven't learned it. If Baba Tinubu's action can cause so much problem for us now, his past action, what kind of problem do we think we're going to have in the future? If Sanwo-Olu's action during the EndSARS protest can cause so much problem for him now, what kind of problem do you think we're going to have in the future? And so many people does not understand that the world is a terrible place if we keep acting this way. Instead of behaving in a way that will make life easier for everyone later on, you're supposed to look after yourself first. You're number one. Your tribe is number one. That's why we're standing up like this. From now on, I might be forced not to talk to people again about Yoruba Nation. Or I might not open up to people properly about Yoruba nation. Nítorí pé mo fẹ́ di ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn máa di inú mi ni mo mọ̀ mi mọ́nú ẹnu kejì mi. Ọ̀gá mi àrùn lóye mo kẹ́yìn náà ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí o. Because there's so much deceit. And if anybody call me and want to lead me into talking nonsense, I will talk to you generally. I won't talk to you from my heart anymore. When it comes to Yoruba nation, nítorí pé ìlú tèmi ń gbé we learn from mistakes. You learn from other people's misfortune. And Yoruba people say it too. Yoruba people say it too. Wọ́n ní ọgbọ́n ọlọ́gbọ́n ní ó jẹ́ ká pe àgbà ní wèrè. Àbí kò yé yín ni ọgbọ́n ọlọ́gbọ́n báyìí ní ó jẹ́ ká pe àgbà ní wèrè. I'm pleased for Tinubu that I won as well. I'm happy that he won. Like I said to a lot of people, I don't have any problem with Tinubu. I don't have any problem with him. I have problem with what he's going to rule with. And I'm not worried. Because I know he's not a dump. I'm not worried. But still I'm not doing Nigeria. Still, I am not doing Nigeria. I want to do Yoruba nation. We praise God for Baba Tinubu. I thank God for his life. I thank God for what he has achieved. And again, will I stop people from voting for him? No. Will I talk ill of Awikongo and Omiale? No, I won't. Because they are adults. They have a right to choose whatever they like. I've chosen what I want. So why should I be stopping others from choosing what they want? Some people will say because they're doing Yoruba Nation before. Yeah, you might say that. But when Yoruba nations are not doing it properly, what will you do? Maybe they've seen what we didn't see. Because they chose that path does not make me and them enemies. They're still Yoruba people. Because if they become my enemy and I close the door on them and tomorrow they decide they want to come back, today, I'm doing Yoruba Nation. Tomorrow, I can never do Nigeria. I can't. Never. Before Yoruba Nation, I wasn't doing Nigeria. Ask Baba Àjàlá. They spoken to me about this Nigeria Yoruba team a long time ago, and I said, no. Because I will tell you what my mother told me before she died. Nigeria can never be good. Because Let's call a spade a spade. How can you get naira down to 1 naira to 100 pound, 1 pound to 100 naira? Can that ever happen again? No. It can't. Yeah. Thank you. I will never make anyone my enemy because we will still need one another. And that's a fact. That's a pure fact. And I will never talk ill of anybody. Anybody. Because they're not in my path. Or they don't believe what I believe. I won't do that. My brothers and sisters, my family, my loved one, if you really want Yoruba nation for real, if you really want Yoruba nation, let's start from you. Don't do anything that would discredit Yoruba nation. Don't do anything that would bring his glory down. If you see me doing some evil things, don't turn your blinders at me. Call me to order, which you can do privately. And if I don't listen to you, walk away from me. Making noise about it, will it take the agitation forward? No. Protest by walking away from me. Don't be part of my program again. Don't comment. Don't buy anything from me. Unless it has to do with your health, obviously. Unless it has to do with your health. But if it's not something to do with your health, don't patronize me. Let me realize that what I'm doing is wrong. Baba ṣe kò dá, ìyá ṣe kò sunwọ̀n, ọmọ ṣe kò rọrùn. Will that help us? Will it take us forward? Sometimes it might close the door to reconciliation. You hear that? It might close the door to reconciliation. Some of our actions. And like we said, we need one another. And we seriously need one another. We seriously need one another. So some of the things we're doing currently might probably be putting a nail. Nail might even be better. Might probably be welding the door at the back. So whatever you do, don't use a welding machine to weld the door at the back. So that there will be a door for reconciliation. That is what I want you to believe. That is what I want you to know. That is what I want you to appreciate. If you close the door to reconciliation, it might be the end of the game. Because if you close the door completely, and then we need to work together. So what are we going to do? Because never say never. Never say never. Do you understand what I mean? Never say never. Never say never. Mo ti rí ọkọ tó kọ ìyàwó tó dẹ̀ lọ fẹ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀ padà ńgbà tó yá. It might not be a good idea because sometimes you might be looking for death if care is not taken. Yeah. You might be looking for death if care is not taken. But if Baba Tinubu has not opened the floodgate to the problem we're having now among who can rule Lagos, who should be the governor of Lagos, which tribe should be governing that tribe, maybe the constitution needs to change. If they want to do it properly, some certain positions are reserved for certain tribe, for certain people in that area. Otherwise, if you don't get out of this stupid Nigeria soon, Oni of Ife's throne might be occupied by an Igbo or Fulani later on along the line. God forbid. But we're too liberal. Ancestral lands, heritage. Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè. My brother, let me tell you one thing. Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ̀ dìde, àbọ̀rọ̀ là ń sọ fọmọlúàbí, tó bá dénú ẹ̀, adòdìdí. I've done so many shows. My recent one is the one I did on the 1st of January. It's written in black and white. Before all these àṣírí ńlá, àṣírí kékeré, àṣírí àárín, àṣírí gbangba, àṣírí gbogbo, àṣírí rẹ̀rẹ̀, àti àṣírí òṣè. There are some few things that is common sense. It's common sense that you cannot make Heritage a leader of this struggle. Common sense. Because Heritage ma fumble o ma bínú ńjọ́ kan. Or maybe, for real, maybe we need to investigate where the name Yoruba come from for real. Because the Baron Theory sọ nìkan ni wọ́n ń dádé, mo ní ta ni wọ́n ń dádé, wọ́n ní ọba Ṣíjúwadé, wọn mọ̀ pórúkọ ló ń rọ̀rẹ́ mi. Àbí? Àṣorúkọ máa ń ròyàn. Last year, I did a program I call it Baba Sokpe. Last year, I advised them against, or year before, I advised them against the central account. Last year, I advised that if they don't do the etutu, we're not going anywhere. And then, if what Baba Adeniro was saying was truth, it could be the truth. If it is true, I don't know. I don't want to believe anything I hear again. Or I don't want to talk about anything I hear again if it's not going to take us forward. We're looking at in the context. If what Baba Adeniro was saying was truth, then did Baba love us? Issue is not about him. It's not paying no transparent as they promise. Elédùmarè sọ pé kí wọ́n má ṣe. Look at the radio. I told him not to do it. Elédùmarè ní kí wọ́n má ṣe, kò ní ṣe ṣe. Ó dàbí ọmọ tí ó fẹ́ ní aya ni, àbí ọmọ tó fẹ́ lọ́kọ. Tọ́lọ́run sọ pé kò sọ́nà ń bẹ̀, tó rún orí síbẹ̀. Kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ at the end of the day? Ó máa lulẹ̀ ní now. I like the way you put it. Aronsiola, I like the way you put it. I don't think Baba loved us. If what Baba Adeniro said is true. Because number one, you are not there. We've not been able to prove it or disprove it. So it's a matter of allegation if now. Yes, I spoke to Baba Adeniro afterward. But what we talk about is Baba did not know the conversation is being recorded. It was a heart-to-heart talk. That's why I said earlier on in the show, I said, Daddy Pastor David Odediran is one of the ESCO of Ilano. Does he want Ilano to stand or he want Ilano to fall? Yakata. And do you know how many people have left Ilano since that tape came out? Whether it's true or false. So many people have left Ilano. So many people have left this agitation. When was the last time you saw Mama Onigbogi on any show? When was the last time you met Abby on the show? Bemleke is losing interest. So many people like that. If one of us fall, what do you want to do? You want to rub it in more. You want to pronounce the fall in more. All in the name that you are happy that person fell. Uncle KP, I don't think those leaders can take us to Yoruba Nation. No. I want you to get that clear now. Those leaders are not taking us near Yoruba Nation at all. We're not going towards Yoruba Nation with those leaders. Instead, I think we're going far away from. I don't know why Daddy or Daddy, I don't know why he did that. Why he did that is best known to him. He might have his own reason, so we cannot crucify him. He can't. If he has his own reason. And I understand that he said he didn't posted it out. I wasn't the one that recorded it. But still, I give him benefit of doubt, but I don't believe it. And you know when Baba Odedino talks, I always ask him to clean something here. You know what it is? I don't want to talk, I don't want to insult Àjàlá because you know where I came from. We have manners. And Daddy Odedino is a man of God. Anointed man of God. Well, when Joseph wanted to leave Mary, he did it quietly. He didn't do it with noise making. Mary is pregnant. The whole world needs to know about this. Mary has committed adultery. Therefore, she's not entitled to be my wife anymore. Joseph did not say that. The Bible makes us realize he wants to live quietly until the Holy Spirit reveals something to him. If we have done it that way, what will have happened to him? And we are Christ-like people. I won't call him Odale. He might have his own reason. Seriously. Everybody might have reason for doing one thing or the other. I'm not siding him. I'm just giving him an alibi. He might have a reason. Maybe God spoke to him like God spoke to me about the money. So I don't want you to call him Odale. I don't want to. It might not be the best of the best name. I don't want to go on with this show again. I think I'm going to stop the show so that we don't start insulting people. Please, I want you to help me to make money from Yoruba Nation. Buy my herbal remedy. Help me so that I can say I get something from Yoruba Nation. At least I can make money from Yoruba Nation like I've been accused. So buy herbal remedy. If you have any problem, by the grace of God, you won't have any problem. But the more we grow older, the more the health challenges can come. Arthritis, diabetes, high blood pressure, and some other things like that. We have 56 lines now. And if you want to know whether these products are working, go back 1 year and look the way I look, and look the way I look now. Go back 2 years and look the way I look, and look at the way I look now, and compare it. Until next time, when I come your way again on this beautiful show, I love you, I love you, I love you with the love of God. Mo fẹ́ràn yín pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́ Elédùmarè. Ìfẹ́ Elédùmarè ni o. Kì í ṣe ìfẹ́ ojú o. I can't find my mouse, okay? Ìfẹ́ Elédùmarè ni mo ní sí yín o, kì í ṣe ìfẹ́ ojú, kì í ṣe ìfẹ́ ara. So until next time that I come your way again, you should keep on believing. You all should keep on believing. When it's too late, maybe you will all, maybe you all will understand. What do you want me to say louder? You can help me to loud it, sir. Please don't go. I'm begging you to stay. Sister, you are just laying. Jimmy, the Black Lion name came up. And Shure Pokebe's name came up as well. And the people in Ibadan, they said they charged them for treason. And some people are happy. I don't know why they're happy about that for. What's making people happy about that? èní ó ń fi àná ṣe ẹ̀yẹ èní. Okay, no problem, ìyá mi. Èní ń fi àná ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́, èní ò mọ̀ pé òun gan máa di àná láìpẹ́ yìí. It can happen to any one of us. The people they arrested in Lagos, Baba Adebanjo gave them ₦1 million when they were looking for money to jailbreak them out. Baba Adebanjo was not in support of why they were taken. Was still, Baba Adebanjo did support for them to come out. When one of our guys was arrested in Kogi, in the early part of this agitation, one of our daddy, David, helped us to free the boy that was arrested in 2020 in Kogi. They didn't know anything about it, but still they were not laughing, making gesture of those people that were taken. But the world has gone different now. Èní fi àná ṣe ẹ̀pọ̀ ti di àná, láì mọ̀ pé èní gan máa di àìná láìpẹ́ yìí. Until very soon that I come your way again. Later part of this week you won't see me, so I might have to come out soon again before I have some outside engagement. If you don't want an Igbo man to become Lagos State Governor, we need to vote strategically. Either if you don't want Sanwo-Olu, I don't vote, so you decide yourself. You don't want Sanwo-Olu, instead of wasting your vote or no voting at all, vote for Jendon. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé Jendon láyà Fúnkẹ́ ò lọ́kọ, ẹ̀yẹ́ máa tàn wá jẹ mọ́, ẹ lọ ṣe marriage, ẹ̀yẹ́ máa tàn wá jẹ mọ́. Guys, I love you. Good night and bye-bye. Good night.
Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ jùmọ̀ kọ orin ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Àwa ni Ògo Adúláwọ̀.
Heritage ti dé. Aba Remedy ló sọ pé àìsàn ní ṣe wá.
ṣọ́múròrò àwọn ká pẹ̀lú ẹ̀dá o.
orí fífọ́ ò dáa.
máa ń pa wá ó ṣe kókó fámọ́kùnrin.
diabetes ò dáa.
rúmọ́lẹ́gùn ò dára káyé má bá wọn jà o.
àbí o kàlàfíà wọn máa ti fi àfíà o. bí iléeṣẹ́ abánamẹ́dì ṣe ń fọn rẹ̀ pé ká tọ́jú ara wa pẹ̀lú àwọn òògùn ìbílẹ̀ tiwantiwa. egbògi ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pọ́nbélé tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fáwọn onírúurú àìsàn bíi ẹ̀jẹ̀ ríru high blood pressure ìtọ̀ ṣúgà diabetes ẹ̀fọ́rí túlù migraine àwọ̀ká arthritis nárùn body inching ṣọmúlọ́rọ̀ àtẹ̀dá tó dààmú àwọn obìnrin Yorùbá natural herbal remedy ló lè yanjú ẹ̀. manpower ọkùnrin làdá tó ń fáwọn ọkùnrin lágbára láti ṣojúṣe wọn lọ́dọ̀ àwọn aya wọn. ọ̀sẹ̀ àánú náà wà mercy soap fún gbogbo ẹni tó fẹ́ràn àánú gbà herbal remedy láti lè ṣe HeritageTV London. ẹ lè rí àláwọn àdírẹ́sì tó ń kọjá lójú wòran yìí tàbí kẹ́ ẹ pè nọ́mbà yìí +44 777 8957 893 lè ṣe HeritageTV London ló ń pariwo wípé àìsàn àtàrùn onífàgọ́ ara wa ṣe bùgbé o.
rúmọ́lẹ́gùn ò dára káyé má bá wọn jà o.
Jerusalem,
Jerusalem,
land of glory,
Jerusalem,
holy land.
and a visit to Jerusalem.
ní àwọn tó ti wà ní àkọsílẹ̀ tí a sì ń jẹ́rìí rẹ̀ wípé òdodo ni àǹfààní ńlá ló ṣí sílẹ̀ fún ọ láti wọ̀lú Ísírẹ́lì ìrìn àjò ọlọ́jọ́ 10 sí ìlú mímọ́ ní Jerusalem. ìwọ náà rí fúnra rẹ̀ àwọn ibi tó ti kà nínú Bíbélì orí òkè Nebo ní àdójúkọ Jericho níbi tí Ọlọ́run ti fi gbogbo ilẹ̀ lérí hàn Mósè Deuteronomy chapter 34 verse 1 to 12 àfonífojì Élà níbi tí Dáfídì ti ṣẹ́gun Gòláyátì 1 Samuel chapter 17 verse 1 to 5 òkun Gálílì níbi tí Jésù ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ Luke chapter 4 verse 14 to 15 Kánà àti Galilee níbi tí Jésù ti ṣiṣẹ́ ìyanu àkọ́kọ́ ó somi di wáìnì Jòhánù orí kejì ẹsẹ̀ kìíní sí kẹwàá odò Jọ́dánì níbi tí Jòhánù onítẹ̀bọmi ti baptisi Jésù Matthew chapter 3 verse 13 ilé tí Jósẹ́fù àti Màríà ìyá Jésù gbé ní Násárẹ́tì Matthew chapter 2 verse 23 ìlú Jericho Joshua chapter 6 verse 1 to 2 Òkun Pupa Exodus chapter 14 verse 22 ọgbà Gẹ́stímánì níbi tí Jésù ti ń gbàdúrà Matthew chapter 26 verse 36 sàárè Lásárù ibojì ọba Dáfídì ní Jerúsálẹ́mù ilé tí Jésù àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn ti jó ń jalè Olúwa Mark chapter 14 verse 15 to 18 yàrá òkè níbi táwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn ti gbẹ̀mí mímọ́ Iṣẹ́ Àpọ́stélì chapter 2 verse 1 to 5 àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ẹ Captain Mother Athens sórí nọ́mbà yìí 078-721-379-53 tàbí Pastor Elijah Kòmóyè sórí nọ́mbà yìí 079-846-34898 àjọsílẹ̀ mímọ́ kì í ṣe ìrìn àjò lásán ṣùgbọ́n ká lọ kábọ̀ ká dẹni ọ̀tun ìrìn àjò sí Jerusalem tọdún yìí.
Quick Cargo
Limited. From London to Nigeria.
Quick Cargo Limited. We specialize in shipping and air freight from London to Nigeria. We provide you with high quality, affordable and reliable shipping platform globally. Quick Cargo Limited. We collect from your door within London with free pickup. Your containers, cash shipping, air freight services, shipment shipping, plant machinery and professional packing services. All this we do to satisfy you. London address Unit 1215 Access Self Storage Kingsbridge Road Afresh Way Back in IG 11 OBD Telephone +44 79 04 04 1142 +44 79 6021 2185 +44 78 4949 4970. Nigeria address number 1 Molara Alibaba Close behind CPM Church Ajao Estate Lagos. Telephone 090-7083-3630. Website www.quickcargo.co.uk. Email info@quickcargo.co.uk. Quick Cargo Limited. Affordable and reliable shipping
from London to Nigeria.
Everybody in London, have you heard that Heritage Television has come up with something new? All your functions and celebrations can now be multi-camera live stream that was only reserved for the rich and famous. Having a function in London can be viewed clean and clear immediately from any part of the world. Trust Heritage TV to give you a better reach. Heritage Television also does photography that will make you the envy of all your friends and family. Heritage Television is the best. All your functions like birthdays, funerals, weddings, church anniversaries or harvest. Heritage Television is the master. We are in the heart of London with an ultra-modern equipped studio. You can call us on 020-800-46100 or email us info@heritagetv.co.uk or mobile 0734 1234 560. Heritage Television will do you proud.